Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Sasha and this is my Cooking Time channel. Today I'm gonna share my recipe of perfect raspberry and pear scones. They're just fantastic for breakfast. And not only for that. What's also cool about them is that you can make a lot and keep them in your freezer.
A lot of them.
Once you feel you are craving for something delicious, it's really simple to get one out of your freezer and warm it up very fast. So, let's get started, or how we say it in Russia, поехали! First, warm up your oven to 190 degrees Celsius or 380 degrees Fahrenheit. Chop unsalted butter into these little cubes and put them into the fridge to keep it nice and cold until the last minute. Next, prepare the pears and cut them into the small pieces. You can also use apples if you like it better. Either way, make sure you pick them firm and sweet kind, so they wouldn't turn into mush when baked. Pour all-purpose and whole wheat flour into the mixing bowl. I use it 50-50, but it's up to you to decide if you want to use more all-purpose flour or more whole wheat flour or not use whole wheat flour at all. Add sugar or sugar substitute of your choice, baking powder, a little bit of salt and shuffle it around with a whisk. Next step is to combine butter and dry ingredients. I prefer to do it wearing gloves, as the dough gets very sticky. Toss the butter pieces to evenly coat with the flour. Rub the pieces of butter with the flour until it reminds you of breadcrumbs and there is no any big lumps of butter left. Just make sure you don't overwork the dough. Make a little well in the center of dry ingredients and pour the buttermilk into it. Stir it nicely with a spoon and see how the dough is coming together and there is no dry pieces left. Now it's time to add raspberries and pears. I'm also going to add some lemon zest. Put the pear pieces. I am tearing down the raspberries in halves and drop them all over the dough. How beautiful it is! I'm going to just stir it around a little bit more and it will start to clump together. Dust the worktop with a bit of flour and transfer the dough onto it. Shape the dough with the floured hands into a square about 8 by 8 inches and about 1.5 inches high. Cut it with a floured pastry cutter into 4 pieces and then cut each piece in halves diagonally. You can shape it bigger or smaller, whichever you like better. Now I'm going to transfer each scone to the baking sheet covered with a parchment paper. Brush the scones with a mixture of beaten egg and milk. It will need to be baked for 25 to 30 minutes depending on size, until they have got nicely golden. You can also turn the baking sheet around closer to the end, so the scones would bake evenly. Once done, leave the scones rest and cool down a little bit on the baking sheet and then transfer them to the rack to cool down completely. But I love them when they are still warm. As I mentioned before, you can put the scones into the freezer, so you can have a fresh, nice scone whenever you want. Just warm it a little bit in the oven and here you are. It looks so delicious. I'm gonna have a piece with both raspberries and pear. It smells fantastic. I like that the dough is not super sweet, but it complements the sweetness of the pear and sourness of raspberries. It has golden crispy crust outside and so tender inside. I love it. So delicious. Alexei, you wanna try it? What?
So good. So you said you have many in the freezer? I like it.
I told you.
Where's the list of ingredients? How do I cook it?
As always, the list of ingredients below the video. You can find it there. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't hesitate to leave your comments, thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. My name is Sasha, this is Alexei and it's cooking time. Пока-пока.
So, let's get started. So, let's get started. Let's get started. And this is my... Just stop.